Migeum Oak is one of the most challenging routes in Motor Town, but you probably already know that if you clicked on this video. I'll show you several ways to get up there in big trucks like the Atlas tanker or even the Golima with Shoten 10 and Eastwood. Well, while I was editing this video, update 7.17 dropped. Now you can simply spawn a semi and an Eastwood right on the mountain, skipping the climb entirely. If you're only interested in the fast descent, use the timestamps in the description. However, the fuel delivery run up the hill is still relevant, so let's get started. The first ascend method is something I found while exploring the area, and in my tests, it's the fastest one. It starts at Gwangjin storage. To make it easy for you to study this and other routes, I've created event checkpoints. To use them, follow the link below this video. Enter the folder, pick the route you want to try. In this case, it's the Gwangjin storage to Migeum Oak route. Click copy raw file. Then in the game, head to events. Create event. Choose race. Press edit. Import. Hit OK. Then OK again to apply the changes. Then press start. After that, you'll see the checkpoints. Just follow them. As with all off-road routes, use manual transmission or hold a gear with shift, and remember to downshift before a climb so you don't lose momentum. And while I'm driving, I also want to thank the user Slide Zone, who shared a clear video on YouTube about how to edit off-road event tracks in Motor Town. Thanks to that, I was able to create this convenient way to share the route with you. The link to that helpful video is in the description. Once you reach the finish, you'll have avoided the difficult sections of the standard path that were previously impassable for some trucks or trailers. For the second method, credit goes to the community. I first saw it on YouTube by Chef TDS and later found an earlier video by Paulo Roberto AS. Thanks to them for sharing. Fill up your tanker at Migeum Warehouse. And now our next stop is Migeum Logging 1, where the main route begins. You can shorten the trip there using the shortcuts shown in the previous video. The route has several variations for different cases. Let's look at the fastest of these. Start following the checkpoints. Here, build up maximum speed and head up the hill. Then, without stopping, you can climb the next hill. Continue the route along the checkpoints, and you'll soon find yourself at the same finish point as in the first method. Now you can see the final run times for both routes from the starting points to the finish. If your truck can't get enough speed or traction to climb that hill, use the stable route. The only difference is that you'll take a small detour and climb up a gentler slope. Then build up speed and you should be able to climb the next hill. After that, there shouldn't be any difficulties. If you're hauling something heavy like the Shoten 10, then the heavy cargo route is for you. It's mainly based on the stable route, but with an extra detour. Climbing the first hill can be tricky. A simple straight line approach didn't work in my tests, but a zigzag pattern makes this climb quite doable. The key is to U-turn before losing all momentum and repeat the maneuver several times. After getting past this section, instead of going up the hill on the right as in the stable route, I take the detour. Following the checkpoints and climbing a gentler slope, I then descended from it and joined the familiar route, soon arriving at the same finish point. The next section can present some challenges. For example, with the Shoten 10, the truck sometimes lacks the power, forcing me to use a zigzag maneuver. Perhaps a different truck tune is needed. If you know a good one, please share it in the comments. With the Atlas, however, it's even tougher. It can get stuck literally anywhere, so I always keep to the right side of the road to prevent this, and the next climb is the toughest. 2 potholes in a row are a common trap for the Atlas, catching it on either the first or second one. You need to choose the right approach angle and not lose speed to clear them. My best attempt looks like this. But in reality, it may take a few attempts to overcome this section. If you find a more stable path or tune, please share it in the comments. The main thing is that this climb is possible, and once you learn how to do it, you won't need a winch or teleport. Once you overcome this section, the rest of the path won't give you trouble. You can find the full and edited Atlas run via the link in the description. Back to the run. Using the online access, you can take contracts so you don't have to get out of your truck at every delivery point. I did this for all 3 destinations and then immediately delivered the fuel to Oak 1. Next comes a small shortcut, and then it's just regular road all the way to Oak 2. Then there are a few more shortcuts. The first one can be tricky. The Atlas can flip on it, so proceed with caution. Then another shortcut here, and here is the final jump, after which you'll be at Oak 3. Now let's switch to the logs. The Eastwood holds 8 oak logs, but one logging site only stores 5. So you'll have to take logs from at least 2 sites. If you load all 5 logs at Oak 3, it can cause you to get stuck on some climbs. That's why I only take 3. It makes the rest of the drive much easier. I drive to Migeum Oak 2 and fill the trailer to the max. Right after Oak 2, you'll encounter a bridge that can be a problem, but it's quite possible to cross if you drive slightly diagonally. This way, the trailer wheels won't fall into the gap, and you'll pass through successfully. The road ahead isn't problematic either, and here we are at Migeum Oak 1. Now we need to descend the mountain and deliver the logs without damage. I'll demonstrate a few methods. The first one is essentially the reverse stable route. With enough speed, you'll clear the hill, and after that, you'll reach the checkpoints without any issues. This is the slowest of the presented routes, but also the most problem-free. The only things to watch out for are the rocks littering the path and the trees. Just navigate carefully past them. Other than that, there are no special challenges, and you'll soon find yourself at Migeum Logging 1. The second method is relevant if you can't overcome that climb and also want to save some time. It involves descending the mountain right here. If you hold both the brake and the parking brake while descending, the truck will slide down carefully and shouldn't get damaged. Then, continue following the checkpoints. Next, unlike the stable route, you'll see a shortcut. Descend carefully to avoid hitting the trailer on the rock below. From there, keep avoiding rocks and trees, and you'll find yourself at Migeum Logging 1. And there's a riskier variation of this descent that's potentially even faster. Engage a high gear and hold it. Roll down the hill slowly, and before the trailer starts to skid, hit the gas and try to avoid any collisions. The main difficulty will be this indestructible tree. A collision will cause serious damage. Luckily, you'll still be able to continue, though it will be less comfortable and less profitable due to cargo damage. As I said, it's a risky method, but suitable for a kind of challenge. After reaching Migeum Logging 1, you'll hit a section of regular road. And now you can drive to the warehouse even on autopilot. However, of course, you can use shortcuts. For example, driving straight through here. Get back on the regular road and, after a short drive along it, take the jump here. And then another jump here. Such small jumps don't damage the cargo, as you can see. Then drive along the road, go up the hill, and descend to the unloading zone. As always, don't forget to take a contract for 5 units. Make sure it's a 12 feet oak contract, not 20 feet logs, and unload the cargo. And, while editing this video, I discovered another descent method. It starts right after Migeum Oak 2. Follow the checkpoints. Make a careful descent here. The jumps ahead shouldn't damage the cargo, though there's still a small chance. Avoid hitting any rocks. The final jump is the trickiest and will take some practice, but as you can see, it's doable without any damage. And from that point, you're on the familiar route. Looks like this is the fastest way off the mountain without damaging the cargo. But if you know a better method, please share a video in the comments. Fun fact: I don't know why, but in one of my attempts, the cargo clearly should have been damaged. But it wasn't, and it happened twice. Strange but true. According to the original script, the next segment of the video was supposed to demonstrate the experimental Atlas Linky Eastwood combo to deliver fuel and haul out logs in one run. However, with the new spawn point, that challenge has lost its purpose. But for my own archive, I'm leaving the full run linked in the description. So, now you know how to conquer Migeum Oak in different ways. If anything in the video was unclear, feel free to ask questions in the comments. Thanks for watching and good luck with your deliveries.